Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess, doing your What's Cracking for Hump Day, Wednesday the 23rd of January. 23rd, there goes January there, did you see it? As it went flying past. Oh goodness gracious me, time just goes. I am using the Thelema deck. I do want to say a thank you to all of you people who have joined my channel, and especially to the new subscribers. Thank you for sharing your love, your thoughts and your ideas and your experiences. I love reading all of them. If you do want personal readings, I am still offering the YouTube video reading. You just go to my website at www.theaussiegoddess.com. And you can pretty much get what you think that you need. So if you're an instant go, you can text me for small answer readings, like for questions. So if you want to do that, if it makes it any easier for you, but you can only do that on an iPhone. All right, ready to do your reading. I am using the Thelema Tarot here. Oh, what a beautiful start to the day. Ace of Wands, a brand new beginning. Some of you it's with the King of Pentacles, some of you it's about money, so it could be about someone offering you a job here. Definitely a new passionate start. So some of you will hear about work today, which maybe you've been waiting for, something you feel very passionate about. So there is news on its way and a brand new beginning for you. Okay, so we do have the Justice card coming out here, which is absolutely beautiful. So we do have a leveling out of the scales here, something that's going, so I don't want to say going in our favour. This is sort of like getting back what you've put in. So that would make sense with the Ace of Wands up the front here. This can represent the sign of Libra, of course, with the scales showing here. But this is more about sort of, having karma evened out for you. Okay, and then we have the Strength card, and this is most likely why things are starting to move. For a lot of you here, you've done good work on yourself. You're feeling very strong and very able to move forward. You have this sort of braveness here of this lion. You've learnt to sort of tame those things that were holding you back. Sometimes this is about letting go of things and being able to move forward as a whole person, not as a part person. Because when you're grieving and you hang on to the past, you only exist in part of yourself. You've left your soul behind. So we'll say to people, if you're coming out of relationships and finding it hard to let go for whatever reason, doing soul retrieval is a really good idea. And it's good for everybody to do that, because every time you meet someone, you invest a little bit of yourself in them. And you move forward without your complete soul. Okay, so we have a Page of Wands coming in here. And this is the person that's coming in to deliver some sort of news here. It's something passionate. It could be about, work, anything here. Because this is just about you sort of getting to a point where things are starting to now progress, is what they're saying. There's progression here. This can also be about learning how to manifest, bringing things that you manifest, because you're now in the right place to do that. And talking of manifestation, I have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is about planting seeds for the future and waiting for them to grow, being patient while things are happening here. Okay, Ten of Swords coming out here. Now, the Ten of Swords signifies the end of a cycle. So it could be what you're going through here, where you are leaving this behind now. This is the end of negative thinking, end of betrayal, end of all the things that have been really bad in your life. Learning to let this go, not hanging on to the pain. Some of us think we've moved forward and we think we're fine, but that pain still lingers in the heart. And I read this thing on Facebook this morning, and it said, which I thought was so very good, you can heal your body, you can go on a diet, you can eat healthy, you can do everything to heal your body, but if your mind's not healed, then you're not really moving forward. And this is what this is about. So it's about ending that thinking, being more sort of focused on the future rather than the past. Moving forward, yes, because you've had heartbreak in the past here. Some of you have got through this, though. I can see you moving forward now. after being through some sort of heartbreak. So a lot of you are realizing that hanging on to the heartbreak doesn't help. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't grieve. I'm not saying that you shouldn't feel sad, because we all feel that when we've lost something. And this can be anything. It can be someone's death. It can be someone's, just moving out of your life. Sometimes people just move on, move away from us, our friends, our family. Whatever this is, it caused some sort of heartbreak here. And to me, it looks like you're understanding now how to let this go. So you do your grieving, healthy grieving, and you move forward. If you're still grieving after a period of time, you need to be, working on how you can come to terms with that. Because the hurt you're causing you is slowing you down, slowing your vibration down, and not allowing you to move forward. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords here. For some of you, this was about some sort of disagreement here. Now, I know with this Five of Swords, I always feel like it's the empty victory. And sometimes what happens is you have a relationship with someone that's not going anywhere, and you're finding that you're just cycling. It's just the same thing over and over again. And one day you wake up and you think, I'm not doing this anymore. I really love this person, but I can't do this. So you pull the plug. Now, that breaks your heart because you really love them, but maybe they don't love you back. They certainly aren't respecting you. So it doesn't matter who this is, whether it's family, friends, or whatever. Sometimes we just have to walk away from something because it's not serving our highest good. And that hurts, yes, it does. But how much does it hurt you by having it round? Because that is the question. If it's causing pain by having it round, it's not worth having there. So we have the Seven of Swords here. So for some of you, this was about some sort of deceitful behavior, some sort of lying. There's a lot of swords energy here, so it really had you up in your head. This is about someone who wasn't honest. And I really love when you look at the reading how you're moving away from this now and finding balance in your life. And look at this, Nine of Pentacles. So definitely moving into a time here where you're feeling much more back where you were before. You're feeling more independent. You're definitely moving forward. I feel like there's other messages, so I will do a recap. And then we do have the card of transformation here at the end. So somehow or another, this situation put you in a transformation, but it's brought you out the other side with this beautiful light, this energy now, and you're ready to move forward. There's some sort of message coming into you here, though. And this message is something that's going to, maybe this is what starts it all here. It could be that this message starts off this process and puts you in sort of this very transformative stage. You're letting something die off here. You're letting some sort of relationship, some sort of friendship, some situation die off here because you're about to start another cycle. There's a brand new start here after this. So I feel like you've come to terms with something. It could be that somebody has disclosed something to you about something that's happened here. And I feel like you feel betrayed by this. But it's okay because you're moving forward here. So maybe you sort of felt this energy or thought this was coming. Because it feels to me like you have rebuilt from this. This energy here, this news has put you on a different path. And I feel like it's like you knew this was going to happen. So for some of you, this is about work. For others of you, it's about love. For others of you, it's about family. This is very general, but it's about you understanding the need to give up things in your life that aren't serving you and letting things die that aren't for your better life. Very, very interesting. I love this though. This is beautiful. And for some of you, as I said to you, it's about a King of Pentacles. So it's about somebody showing you the way, offering you some sort of insight here on how to move forward. Beautiful, beautiful reading. I think it's really great when people start to understand you know, not to stay in that grief. I think it's really important. Oh, we have 2 cards coming out here. Actually, has been doing 2 cards a lot lately. The first card is number 26, and it shows a tree. I always think, you know, this is about standing strong and sort of spreading yourself, your love around. But the really beautiful thing is you've got number 20 here, which has a heart on it. So I'm just going to read you what it says for those 2 cards. 26, it's been good because I learned to do these as well. So, okay, 26 is the mandrake, and it says the earth cries out for our attention and care. Make it part of your spiritual and magical practice to do your part for ecology. Devotion to the god and goddess demand it, and your chosen spirit path requires it. And 20, the ring. Make sure your word of honour is trustworthy and hold others to that high standard as well. Honesty is at the root of all worthwhile relationships. If you want to be able to depend on others, be sure that you are dependable yourself. And that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing you understanding that you shouldn't put up with things that don't serve you. If it's not in your greatest good, if it's not in your highest good, you need to leave it behind. And in order to have brand new starts, you have to let go of any pain you had in the past and move forward, because there is a promise of something brand new here. Thanks everyone. Have a fabulous day.